Thank you, buddy. Yeah.
You're out!
Nice miss! No, you missed the bucket.
Jake, if you weren't coming, we were going to bring that in.
Good evening and welcome to another game here, broadcasted at Fanway Park in Fitchburg. I'm Quinn, and I will be talking about the game tonight. Tonight we got a matchup between the Giants and the Reds, big time playoff matchup. Games 5 and 6 here. One team could go home victorious, or we could go home and see Game 7 sometime next week. That action will be coming to you live soon. Stay tuned.
Did Cody tell you we're away game 1?
All right, so the Reds will be the home team in this first matchup. We have flipped and determined that.
Right there, with the rest of our bats.
Sounds like we're going medium pitch first game.
All these orange ones over here are ours. So picked up. Well, that didn't work. Easy up both sides.
Yeah, what? How'd you get that one, Cody?
The tournament. They sent it to us. How you doing? Ball? Yeah, good.
What's the name of it? Yeah, we're on right now. I mean, we only have 3 viewers if you want to wait till we have a couple more. But,
I'll do it later.
yeah. Definitely. Like maybe in between games.
See Tommy warming up on the hill. Shout out Totally Not War joining the chat. Several people have actually hit it over the Green Monster. If you check back into some of our previous streams, you can see several people taking it deep over there. In fact, last week, saw a couple medium pitch matchups between these two teams, to be exact. And sure to be a good matchup here tonight. Both of these teams have, week by week, just been splitting with each other. The series is currently at 2-2 in a best-of-7 series.
If I get to the cursed fourth, that's where I might just even if I'm doing good. Just,
And looks like the boys are going to get underway here.
See how you're going.
I watched that game. I let him all those runs. We had 2 outs, 1 on, and we fucking made 2 outs.
Tommy, a great pitcher here for the Reds. Can consider him their ace this season. Definitely been their go-to guy.
That worked out great.
How you feeling, Steve?
Not great.
$75?
Yeah, something like that. I'm alright.
I think $75.
I'll stop you. I did hit a pipe. Yeah, so if I could, we're going Friday and Monday. So, afterwards.
I'm not taking Friday. We're going to leave whenever we all get out of work on Friday.
Yeah, we just
I'll,
need to
I'll make sure.
The other one. Oh, we do? Chrissy bought the Airbnb, right?
No, the rental car.
I'll do.
We have the jersey on order.
Definitely gonna do that.
Balls are in the bucket. Players are warmed up. We are just about ready to go here.
Put him in the front seat. So he can have the
Air.
Quick man to thank our sponsors, Gomes Liquors, always.
I'll drive. I don't give a shit.
We appreciate you. Keeping our players hydrated, keeping them fueled, ready to go. Down the street here in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Search up Gomes Liquors. Stop on by for all of your liquor needs here in Fitchburg. Also, Suborn Hardware in Fitchburg. We truly appreciate your
12 hours straight.
truly appreciate the supplies. Without them, this whole field would not be possible. This beautiful Fanway Park would not be what it is. So if you're ever in Fitchburg, you need some hardware, stop by Suborn's Hardware. They got it all.
I grabbed everything I had in my fridge. I was running late. I literally looked at the clock and said it's 6 o'clock. Stuff that ever had. That wasn't much.
I wake up at 5 and be like, oh shit, guys, sorry, I'm sick. Back, you're fucking fine. Dude, I fell asleep at like 2:30.
Good?
Yeah, we play some ball.
Crispy, Jake, Steve, Nick, Brad. Do you want to stay before Tommy?
Is he switching up on us?
You go 5, I'll go 6.
That's the only reason why. What? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you fast food. I think this the speed part. I think I'm okay with this. I think it's just that dive and fast food.
Well, at least down faster so I can foul it off. Because I was fouling it off. Foul it out. That might be alright. I don't know. Might be alright. Either way, it would be alright. You just take 2 today. Take 2 today. Really? Oh yeah, it's only 16. Oh wait. There's only 16. Oh, there's only 4 in the playoffs. That makes sense.
We got a bye. We got a bye to the semis.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's why I feels. Watch out, Jake.
And we're getting underway. Play ball. Crispy will lead off. And he looks at the ball low there.
Oh, there it is. Unreliable.
Low strike by Tommy. Off the inside knee, 2-1.
Love it here.
Ball low for Crispy. And ball outside. It's going to put a man on first to start us off here. John and Nicole, thank you for joining us in the stream. And Jake takes a hack at first pitch. Kev tries to track it down. It'll fall short for strike number 1. Jake makes contact, makes it to Tommy. He tries to turn 2 here. Toss it to Brian. Brian's able to turn 2 there. And that is going to be the first 2 outs of the inning. It's going to clear the bases as Steve steps up to the plate. And Steve sends a shot, but Brian stops it before it hits the wall. He is able to stop it from hitting that wall, which would have been a triple. But seeing he was able to intervene, that's only going to put a man on first. Deep single there.
Hey, single. It's a single.
Deep single there.
Yep.
Great shot. It's going to be a double. It's going to put a man on first and third. Second and third, excuse me. 2 outs as Grav steps up to the plate. It looks like really they're able to find Tommy's pitches. Ball low in there, 1-1. Grav will take a chance at strike number 2 there. And takes a shot. Brian's there for the play though. That's going to be out number 3. It's the Giants not able to convert those base runners into any runs.
Just let it go.
The Reds able to play tremendous defense out there. And they'll leave a couple guys on base. We head to the bottom of the first here. Giants able to get the bats on Tommy. It's not too easy of a feat. We usually do see him in fast pitching matchups. However, we're seeing him in medium pitch here tonight. And Cody will be on the mound for the Giants, team captain.
Those two stayed together for a while.
I know. I was waiting for it to separate. And they did.
My fastball slider overlay.
Tommy's going to start us off. And Tommy is able to make contact. It's going to head into foul territory.
That 3-1.
3-1 will be the count. And he makes contact, low dollop. It's going to be a full count there. It's going to be heading into foul territory. Tommy's going to take a walk there to start off the Reds. And put a man on first for Brian. Brian takes a shot deep.
What the hell is he doing?
And first pitch, he's going to go yard in the backyard. Clears out the bases for a 2-run shot. And he's going to make this game 2-0. Puts the Reds right up on the board. Murph will step up to the plate, and he'll see ball number 1 there. Murph makes contact off the bucket. By rule, bucket ball, that's going to be a single. It's going to put a man on first for Kev. Kev. Great eye there. So the lay off ball number 1. Lays off ball number 2. Number 3. And takes a swing. And he gets a single. Great shot by Kev. It's going to put a man on first and second. Put a lot of power back into that one. For sure, big reason why he was able to get on base. Had Steve juggling it a little bit as Todd steps up to the plate.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck shit. Come on, I fucking even said one.
Todd's going to pop out there.
Sense the frustration coming from Todd.
You really can sense the frustration. And Tommy takes a shot deep. And that will be a 3-run shot. And that is going to be the mercy rule right there. 5 runs to an inning in the first 4. That will make it 5-0 in favor of the Reds as we wrap up the first inning here.
You good? I don't know, it's starting to.
Getting a little bit of rain here now. See how that translates into the game here. Tommy sends in a hopper. One and one will be the count. Cody makes contact, high fly ball out to second base. Murph heads over and he makes the play. It's going to be out number 1. We take it to the top of the lineup here, and Crispy steps up to the plate. Foul tip, strike number 1. Makes contact, deep fly ball. Foul territory, however. Had a couple Reds in position to make the play. Wasn't needed, however. It's going to be strike number 2. Ooh, a little knuckleball there. Tommy not able to reach the plate, and that's going to be ball number 1. Takes a shot, grounds it over to Tommy. It's going to be out number 2. Those are tough. Those really are tough. They can make a move that you really just don't expect. Hits your fingertip the wrong way. That's a base hit. Tommy able to bring it in, though, for out number 2. Jake steps up, takes a shot at a high ball there. And he's able to put a man on first. Todd not able to get there before it reaches the dirt. And Steve's going to step up to the plate. Steve takes a shot. Deep double there. It's going to put a man on second and third. Steve takes a great hack at it. Same position the Reds were in last inning. They were able to get out of it. Deep shot, and Brian, once again, deja vu. Able to get the third out there. Leave a couple gentlemen stranded. And bring us to the next inning. Bottom of the second here. And the Reds still find themselves ahead 5-0 here. Seen great matchups from these two teams in the last 4 games. Splitting each game. A couple close ones. Only a few blowouts, though. Brian steps up with the reinforced yellow bat. Was able to send a shot over the wall last inning. Great strike from Cody. And ball low there. And that'll be one too many balls. That's going to put a man on first. Smurf steps up to the plate. Murph with a great bucket shot last at-bat. And he takes a shot at the first one. Oh, almost got another ever shot. Steve with a great play. Oh, just misses the double play. Just misses the double, so that's going to be 1 out, and that's going to keep a man on first. This Kev steps up to the plate here. Kev sent a hard drive to field last at-bat. Knocks our camera a little bit. Not too bad. We'll fix that angle in a minute. A ball outside for Kev. 2-0. Ooh, Kev brings it around. It's going to be a 2-1 count. Ball low there. Great cut from Kev. It's going to be a little too late, though. And Cody's going to get him on that one. And that will be out number 2. Man on first as Todd steps up. And Todd takes a great hack, but that's going to be a foul. Ooh, just close.
Yeah. You're ready for it. You know what's coming.
late swing.
Ball high there. Todd swings it around. Cody's able to ring him up for strike number 3. Out number 3.
Let's check in now, okay? Got plenty of time.
And the Giants able to keep the Reds to no runs there in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, we're going to have 5-0
Hey, Cody up here, huh?
as our score.
You're good in. Get it going, get it going.
Shout out to our camera guy. It's me. I am camera guy. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Osvaldo. Osvaldo, we appreciate you watching from the Dominican Republic, from DR. Mike Joyner, thanks for joining us. For those of you asking, we are live in Massachusetts here. Fitchburg, Mass, to be exact. Scrap steps up and he pops it high in the infield. Murph's able to track it down, and he's going to get out number 1 for the top of the third here. This team captain, Cody, steps up. And he takes a shot at the first pitch, and it finds the wall immediately, and that's going to put a man on second. Left field walls and right field walls, you hit those, you get a man on second. That's where he's found himself as Crispy steps up to the plate. Tommy sends the ball inside there. 2-1 with the count. And Crispy takes a shot at it. Oh, Brian makes a sweet diving catch on it. It's going to be out number 2. He saves a man from coming in, and he keeps the Giants at 0 runs, 2 outs.
It literally, like, I thought it was a shitty shot. It just skipped right up into it. But hell yeah, I'll take it.
And Jake is able to knock a man in. It's going to be a double. Keeps a man on second, knocks a run in. Score will be 5-1 in favor of the Reds. But the Giants showing some life here.
Come on, guys, let's go. Check in now. Come on.
When's your next day out?
Strike 1 for Steve.
I don't know why I didn't just swing at that.
And a ball low.
Hand is sweating. I'm scared.
Oh, yeah. You come to this party Saturday? Whose party? Yeah, engagement party.
And a deep, deep shot for Steve, and he puts 2 runs on the board, and that will make this game 5-3.
Yeah, I have no idea about that. No, I'm going away with Mickey.
He's able to make contact. Todd's able to get under it. And that'll be out number 3. But the Giants able to put their name up on the board. 3 runs for them. The score is going to be 5-3 here as we head to the bottom of the third.
Yeah, take it easy out there.
How you doing, Tyler?
Getting a close-up of the commissioner there. This is looking great.
went down a little bit, but I
Oh,
think
you're live. Okay, I got you.
What did you think?
Top
We
of
were
the
just
order.
fucking around.
Top of the order. Let's go.
Okay, no, I'm trying to hit Maple Hill though. Angel said he'd go if we go to Maple Hill. Angel does a lot of things. Angel does such a lot of things. How's the crib? It's going. We'll probably have a fire.
I'm when I get back from vacation. I gotta set up my office. I got
Pops now.
guess what my collection's valued at?
Wow.
800 bills.
Really? Yeah. Mine went down in value.
Did it?
The Rick and Morty pop went down.
Tommy takes a shot. He's going to put that one over the wall, and that's going to be his second home run of the night. Tommy just on it tonight. Brian's going to step up to the plate.
That's kind of crazy though. But yeah, I searched it up the other day, and that shit was like $10 I think.
Dude, it was like 40 when I gave it.
I know. I know.
Crazy.
And Brian's able to make contact, but Grav able to make a great snag. Brian sends a shot and catches Grav's. Grav does the same thing on the other end.
No, I don't think she is. Ace is the other. No. Jake and Clark.
And Murph's going to step up to the plate. Murph takes the ball high. Murph makes contact ground over to Steve. Steve's able to bring it in. That's going to be out number 2 as Kev steps up to the plate. Base is empty. Kev takes a chip at it. And Crispy, routine pop-up. He's able to get there, and that's going to be out number 3. And that will take us to the 4th. Halfway through this game, Reds up by 3 here, 6-3. So we head to the top of the 4th. We have the bats going for sure here in this medium pitch matchup. Seeing a lot of great plays in the field. Seeing great plays from Brian. Seeing great plays from Grav. A lot of center field action. Seeing a lot of pop-ups over to left field too. A couple to right field. Todd was able to make a couple plays out there. Commissioner, great story from him. Recovering from a shoulder injury. He's battling through that here in the playoffs. Grav's going to lead off here, top of the 4th. Just going to see a ball there. And a high fly ball. Brian not able to make the play. Grav makes it over the deep wall, though. That's going to be a home run. He's going to go yard in the backyard. And that's going to make it 6-4 here. Giants creeping right back into this. And Cody finds the first one, but he sends it into foul territory. He sends the ball inside there. Another ball high.
Yep, 3-1.
3-1's the count. Ooh. The chat was calling for a homer from the Snow Show. He's going to take the Noble way and put a man on first with a walk as Crispy steps up to the plate. And he'll tip it foul. And ball outside there. 1-1. Crispy takes a deep shot at it. And Brian comes all the way across to make the play. Excuse me, haven't adjusted the outs from last inning. That's going to be the first out. Ball low there.
Shake. Takes it deep, and that. Just want to tie this game up.
Yeah, you're wearing yellow Crocs.
Hell yeah, I am.
Couple guys on.
He's going to empty out the base, and that's going to tie it right up.
Oh,
And Steve pops it up.
it's because I talk shit.
Steve, considering the fact that he was too concerned about the commentary's shoes. Do we pop out? It's going to be 2 outs. Ooh, great pitch there from Tommy. Too early. Chases that one. He protects the plate, and it's going to pay off. Oh, Brian. Brian really stopping him from reaching that triple wall. That's just going to put him down first. It's going to be a deep single. And Grab's going to step up to the plate. Grab with a homer.
What am I fucking looking at?
You seen it on it. What's up, Chicken? You might like it, but you didn't want it.
And Grav takes a shot. He reaches that wall. Brian's able to stop it from getting into triple territory once again. It's going to put a man on first and second as Cody Snow steps up to the plate. Man on first and second. And Cody, deep shot. Wow. Let's see how they call that. Wow. Brian guarding that wall, stopping runs from coming in. But however, the bases are loaded now. Apologize for the technical difficulties on the mic. Crispy takes a shot, high fly ball. Tommy able to get himself out of that little jam. Able to keep the Reds, able to keep the Giants, excuse me, from getting the lead. However, not before they can tie this one up. It is 6-6 here as we head into the bottom of the fourth.
6-6.
Great matchup, and the Giants really just find themselves right back into this game after suffering 5 runs in the first. They're unfazed by it. So they hop themselves right back into this one. As Todd leads us off, and he's going to see a ball low there. And a ball outside there. Great pitch from Cody. Ball inside, 3-1. Ooh, Todd knew. He wanted the ball, but he knew it was a strike. He's going to fill it up, fill it up. Todd, unfazed, and he's going to send one over the wall. Goes yard in his own backyard, and that's going to make this one 7-6. Reds put themselves right back on top. So Tommy steps up to the plate. And Tommy's able to make contact, sends that over to Crispy. He's able to field it before it hits the dirt. That's going to be the first out. And Brian's going to step up to the plate here. See, he takes the ball outside. And ball too high. One outside. And he'll take a ride down to first base. He's going to put a man on first, and that'll be an out. One out for them. As Murph steps up to the plate. Murph looks at ball one. Murph takes a shot at the second pitch. Right over the wall. Murph able to put one right outside, right over the green monster, as somebody was asking earlier in the chat. We see it all the time. It's going to be a two-run shot. Kev takes a swing at strike number one. Two and two will be the count. Oh, Kev just misses the pipe. Yeah, you hit that pipe over there in left field territory. You get a little bit of money. He is going to be out, though. And Todd's going to step up with two outs. Base is empty. Took a shot over the wall just this inning. Ball high there. Who's expecting the worst? Three and 0 will be the count. Yeah, it's going to put a man on first. Man on first, two outs. The score being 6-9. I understand that the higher number should be said first when saying the score, but unless the score is 6-9. As Tommy steps up. And Tommy takes a shot, high pop-up. Cody tries to track it down.
1-1.
Hits off his shoe. He's not able to play it. Great hustle. He's trying to get the Tommy point there. And Tommy takes a high shot there. Routine pop-up for Crispy, and that's going to be out number 3. Reds able to put up some damage. Put themselves back ahead here. Score will be 6-9. We head to the top of the 5th. Shout out Daniel. Thank you for joining us in the chat. We appreciate having you. And Jake will lead off this inning. Tommy sends the ball high there. And a ball high. Another ball high there. Jake showing some great plate discipline. And it's going to pay off. He's going to put a man on first. Steve steps up. Steve wasn't here for the last pairing of games. And he makes contact. On the first pitch there, Tommy gets to it before it stops. So it will be one out at least. They try turn two. Brian gets it right into the box, and that will turn two. 2 outs. As you're saying, Steve missed the last pairing of games. Who knows? Could have been a different result for their team. They're still here fighting today, though. They're fighting to get right back into this one. That's going to keep the score at 6-9 in favor of the Reds. So we head to the bottom of the 5th.
You good or you want warm up?
So he takes ball high there.
That's the best way to,
And ball low, or strike there. And ball low there. He'll look at ball number 4 and he'll put a man on first. So the Reds finding themselves ahead in this one. Trying to keep themselves ahead as Murph steps up. He was able to contribute to the lead last at bat. Ooh, great pitch there. Low strike. Murph makes contact. Little dollop. Ooh. They almost juggle it. They're able to bring it in, though. That's going to be out number 1. Kev steps up to the plate. Takes a ball outside there. Similar spot. Great swing there. Just ahead of it, though. 2-1. Ooh, great discipline. He's able to lay off there. Kevin, great strike there. It's going to be strike 2, though. Full count. It's going to tip out here, medium pitch. That is a foul out. Third strike's a foul tip. You are out. So that'll be out number 2. And Todd will step up to the plate. Commissioner himself walked last at bat. He has seen a homer here tonight. And he lays off pitch number 1 there for ball number 1. Takes a swing at the second pitch. Steve's able to play it. See if he can turn 2 here. Thought there was 2 outs. Able to turn 2, so whether or not there was 2 outs, they'll get a couple rollovers. We don't actually play that way. It's going to be 3 outs either way, though, and it's going to take us into the next inning. So we head to the top of the 6th as the Giants have a little bit of room to make up here. Captain's telling them to focus on base runners. For sure what they need to do. couple walks here for sure makes all the difference. You know, you just get a couple base runners on, fill up the bases, send one over the wall. That puts the Giants ahead here. So we'll see what they're able to do here in the 6th. No runs, or less than 3 runs. It's going to be the end of the game. So let's see how this one finishes up. Grab takes a chop there. It's going to be foul tip. Kev will elect to lay off. It will pay off. Two and two is going to be the count.
I got it.
Grab takes a high pop fly there. Tommy calls off his other fielders, and he's able to make the play. It's going to be out number 1. It's the Reds. Try to close out game number 5 here. Cody takes ball high there.
Took a fly on the brim of my hat, that's all I could see.
And a ball high there. He's going to put a man on first. And practicing what he preaches, putting people on base, putting a man on first. As Crispy steps up. And Crispy is able to split the defenders. Not able to get a double, but he's going to advance the base runners. He's going to put a man on first and second as Jake steps up. He's had a homer here tonight. He's trying to match that energy. Let's see. Pops one over the... Pops it up over the Todd. And Todd able to make the play for out number 2. As Steve steps up. Steve hot bat all season, hoping that he can bring this over to the medium pitch game where his team needs it the most. And he for sure does. First pitch sends it over the wall. And that's going to tie it up here in the top of the 6th. Just what the Giants needed. Steve steps up and raises to the occasion. Great eye there. Hard pitch to lay off of. Oof. He's eager to put a bat on it. Great pitch by Tommy. It's going to be 2-2. High ball there, 3-2. Protects the plate. Not going to pay off, though. That's going to be out number 3, and that is going to take us to the bottom of the 6th. The Reds were hoping to opt out of this inning. They will not be fortunate enough. Steve puts one over the wall, keeps this game alive. 9-9 here. Sure see some excitement here as the game winds down. Bottom of the 6th. We could even see some extra innings here. I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure, we're not keeping a book back here in the booth tonight, but I'm pretty sure the Reds have been able to score every inning here tonight. 1 run is all they need. See if they can get it. As they start off with the top of the lineup, Tommy steps up to the plate. And Tommy puts an out on the board there as he grounds out over to Crispy. Brian steps up to the plate and he's going to take a foul there, his first pitch.
My other job, I wasn't going to be able to do it a lot, but now I can do it all the time because
Brian sends a high shot and he's going to pop up over to Crispy again. It's going to be out number 2 in the Giants. Really battling, hoping for a 1-2-3 inning. That's really what they need here. And Murph takes a chop there, and that's going to be out number 3. And this one is going to head into extra innings. We promised excitement here tonight in the playoffs, and we are surely bringing it. We're headed into extras here. Top of the 7th coming at you. Grav's going to step up to the plate here in the top of the 7th. Grab a foul tip there. Takes a shot deep, sends it. And that's going to put them over. That's going to be the second home run for Grav here in this medium pitch matchup. And Cody's going to step up.
Yep.
Great eye there from Cody. He's able to lay off that one. And Cody takes a great pop on it. He'll go yard in the backyard here in the top of the 7th. And that will be the second home run that we see here in extra innings. It's going to make the score 11-9. Little scoreboard malfunction there. We're able to fix it though. Crispy is able to make contact, and he we're going to call that one a home run. He's able to hit the light post, sends it over the wall. And that will be the third home run that the Giants are able to put up on the board here. And they have the bats going. And Jake takes a shot of his own. And the Giants look like they're just taking batting practice here in the top of the 7th. 13-9 as they put themselves ahead. Steve takes the ball low. Steve, the man that was able to keep his team in this game. So he takes a chop there. It's going to be out number 1. It's the Reds taking a whooping here right now. Hopefully they can get out of it. You see foul tip there. Sends one right over to Tommy. It's going to go right through his legs. That's going to put him man on first. Bucket rule.
We got one out, man on first. 4 runs in.
And Grav takes a shot of his own, but Brian, story of the night, is able to field it for out number 2. He takes the ball low there. Another ball there. It's going to put him in on first and second. As Crispy steps up to the plate. Probably had a home run this inning. There's a couple people that did. If he didn't, he did now. 3-run shot. And that will make this 16-9. As the flow of scoring just becomes egregious at this point. Jake steps up. He's had 1 this inning. 2 tonight. And he fell tip and try to play it himself. Sends a grounder over to Murph. And we're going to call that an out. Didn't hit the dirt. So that will be the 3rd out that the Reds were looking for, but not before a brutal bending over and beatdown. A spanking, if you will, so far. We will see if the Reds can get back into it. I'm sure they can. They will be sure to make this bottom of the 7th here a real nail-biter. They've been having the bats going all night, all season even. These guys have not been sleeping up at the plate. Let's see if they can bring that to here. So they're in the face. Not in the face of elimination. They lose here, though. They could be in the face of elimination. Don't forget, we got another playoff matchup coming up. Same stream here. Stay tuned. 15 minutes or so after this game, we'll have the fast pitch matchup between the Reds and Giants. Game 6. You know, if we have a 2-game sweep here tonight, we could see one team go home and be their conference finals champions and head to the World Series. As Kev steps up. Great swing from Kev. 1-1. Kev takes one off the shoulder. George and Osvaldo, make sure you call into your bookies for these bets. You know, we definitely condone that here. Sorry we didn't get the money line or spread out to you guys for this game. Kev's going to take a walk there, and he's going to put a man on first. Base runners is the name of the game right here in extra innings. More people on base, the more runs you can get. So Todd takes the ball inside there. And Tommy asks, why not us? It's going to be another ball outside. Ball inside, 3-0. Ooh, Todd lays off that one. Wanted it for sure. Lays off it. 3-1. And he will take the high road, take a walk down to first base line. It's going to put a man on first and second. Bottom of the 7th here. Reds 7 runs to make up as Tommy steps up to the plate. Hot bat all season. Best hitter in fast league pitching. Excuse me, fast pitch. And he's able to send one up the hill. Not quite going to reach the wall, but that's going to load up the bases. Put a man on first, second, and third. He sends a deep single, and Brian steps up to the plate. He's had some experience over the wall. And he makes contact on the first baseline. Cody corrals it in. See if they can turn 2 here. Not quite sure. Steve takes the... Everyone goes through the motions as is, but they're not going to turn 2 anyways. Just going to be 1 out. It's going to keep the bases loaded, though, as Murph steps up. As Murph sees ball 1 low there. Murph sends another shot that's juggled. Murph must be putting some backspin or something. He's going to knock in a run there, though. Quick little RBI for the man, and that's going to make this game 16-10. Skev steps up, and he foul tips first pitch. Kev high, pop up. Nick's able to bring it in. That's going to be out number 2.
Put pressure on someone. Put pressure on a guy that's played 700 games.
Base is juiced. Todd steps up. Giants 1 out away from securing this win. Todd knew where it was headed. Strike number 1. Takes one off the shoulder. Todd's asking, is that gas? Ooh, that one for sure wasn't. Got him. That's going to be a strike.
Here we go. Win the at-bat.
Nick is trying to find these corners here. And Todd sends a shot deep into left field. The Giants are going to close this one out. And a comeback victory here in the medium pitch matchup. Final score 16-10 in a playoff extra inning matchup. Thank you for joining us as always. Be sure to stay tuned. We're going to be right back with some fast pitching matchup. Those are always great pitching matchups. Sure to see, you see a lot of stuff from these guys. Really dig into their buckets, show them what they got. Stay tuned. We'll be right back within 10 to 15 minutes.
let me know when we're good to go. I just want to sponsor that Giants comeback. We just got these game changer bats. I don't know. It's a game changer for the Giants. Let me tell you, down 3, coming back in the 6th, explode for fucking 5 home runs with this bat in the 7th. Hey, thank you, United Fast Plastics. Come see the Fanway Mountain Vibe. We're coming for you.
Thank you very much, United Fastway Plastics. We always appreciate you. For sure, one of the integral parts of the Giants' comeback there. They had 4 or 5 home runs there in the last inning. That was huge for them. Wasn't possible with that bat. Without that bat, make sure to check them out. Not a sponsor, but certainly friends of Fanway.
Nice throw. Oh, that was almost there.
Closer, put your hands closer. There you go. Now the bat's gonna be a little lighter.
the fans hype for that comeback?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was going crazy. People kept popping, like just literally popping up. Another home run. Another home run.
We were trying to go for the whole 6th cycle there of all of us.
That shit was crazy.
We hit 4, right?
Yeah.
And then we hit another one later on. Yeah.
It was either 4 or 5.
We
Yeah.
hit 5 that inning. I know that. It was just we hit 4 in a row.
You guys were down 5 and you guys came back like crazy. That was an awesome game.
Dude, the thing with the first 2 innings, we had 2nd and 3rd, and we left them stranded each time. Like
Right.
We were hitting them.
Yeah. Woo! And Steve's about to pitch a gem right now.
Oh, there it is. Hey, knew I put it in the safe spot.
Got that humid, thick air tonight.
Yeah, humidity's picking up. Last night was
You
brutal.
know that pisses me off in fastest.
Last night, like I said, was brutal. The lights, the balls were just, they were always wet. You know, it was just saturated air. Ooh, it's a good night for pitching.
At least it's
Not too hot, not too cool.
Exactly.
Keep your arm loose.
I need it. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Are you?
But like not to a point where like I can't throw.
Yeah.
God, we forcing 7 here or what?
That's the plan.
Forcing 7?
Yeah. Just gave Brian a lowdown. No runs. No runs, Brian.
The Reds like playing us in game 7s.
Yeah. It would be nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, to have both series go 7, but
Be crazy.
and they wanted.
We're gonna get underway here soon. Game 6. The Giants last game found themselves ahead in this one. 3-2 is what the series is at. They were able to go over the Reds 16-10 last game. 4 home runs coming in the last inning, which brought them 7 runs coming in the last extra inning at that. They're facing a 5-0 deficit. Able to chip right away, get right back into it as the game went through. They're hoping to close this one out tonight. One more win for the Giants sends them to the World Series here at Fanway Park. However, the Reds hoping to force a Game 7 next week. Traditionally here at Fanway, we meet up 2 games a week. However, for Game 7, keep our players focused and not fatigued. So we only play 1 game. So the Reds hoping to explore that option, forcing a Game 7. Giants hoping to go home victorious with the World Series on their mind.
All I'm saying is, we better win this game because I don't know if I can get work off next fucking week.
Steve does not think he's going to be able to get the game off. He is pitching. He is on the mound tonight, so he For sure has a little bit of extra motivation tonight on the hill. He's got to close this one out. He's got to be there for his team.
Where do you work at?
Cintas in Chelmsford.
What's that?
It's like a work.
Got a special surprise coming up for this fast pitch game here, Game 6. Head of production here at Fanway Park, Jake Veyu, will be joining us in the booth. Just got off his work shift. One big reason why this was all possible. Just gonna hop in here, do a little color commentary with me.
Right when it was almost over for the Giants, Steve Coella comes out of nowhere. Scuba Steve.
I did. I watched it. Yeah, only because Steve spied you guys in the fucking 6. You guys are done. There was 2 outs. It was over. Tommy was fucking.
Or did I implode?
No, they were hitting me pretty hard, bro. Once Grab took, you didn't help. And once Grab took the pressure off us for that first home run, I was like, all right, we can breathe a little bit, and then they just.
Do not credit Grab with the first one. Steve gets the credit for the first one. That rally started in before.
And we had some good feeling there. I had an open one. I saw behind. I saw your actual Twitter account. I saw it, and I was like, oh shit, I thought you were just National Rip.
That's just my retweeting. I don't want to bother everyone that follows me.
I got you.
That's what you really want to do. Dude, I don't think I can get this chair through because the flagpole. Catch it, catch it, catch it. Catch it, catch it, catch it. I'm trying to fucking put it on mute so that's not a bunch of assholes. I sound like assholes is the best part. Dog, you guys want me up? This penalty, but I need weed. Look at dispensary weeds going straight through it. Oh, we're ripping. Put this back on.
And we got head of production here at Fanway Wiffle Ball, Jake Veyu. How we doing, Jake?
Great, Quinn. Happy to be on the broadcast. It's a pleasure to join you after that fine Game 5.
Truly.
Blessed to see that. What a play by the Giants when their back was up against the wall to absolutely take Tommy's soul away. Let's see if he can get it back here. I'm sure he's going to be looking to drive the ball as far as possible after that.
Giants surely did not stop swinging no matter what in that game. Even in the first inning when they saw themselves down 5, they just would not quit. And they kept at it.
Down 5? I didn't even know about that, Quinn. I caught the ending. I'm not going to lie. What a turn of events that is.
First inning, Reds. The first rule is Tommy steps up to the plate. And Steve sends in low ball 1 there.
Steve really been one of the most dominant pitchers in the league all year. And Tommy, one of the biggest bats. This is a clash of the Titans here as it's 1-1.
Ball inside. Great effort from Tommy.
Tried to give him the similar pitch, a little bit lower than the last one he just threw. Ooh, gets him to chase the high cheese, 2-2.
Great swing from Tommy.
Should have left it. Oh, and he gets the high cheese again.
Strike 3, that's going to be out number 1 here in the top of the first.
Steve's starting strong, not really throwing a lot of strikes, but capitalizing, making them chase.
Finding the right spots. Great pitch there, hits the back of the bag.
Nothing impresses Brian, though. He's seen a lot of wiffle ball pitching. Look to see him take notes of that, and now that he's seen it, see what happens.
Strike 2. Oh. And strike 3. 3 3 straight strikes from
Steve coming at him aggressive, not playing any games, trying to send a message early, let the Reds know this is his game. And that'll be the pitching matchup right there. Brian DiNapoli against Steve. We'll see how it goes.
For sure. As we see Steve get 2 strikeouts right off the bat. And Murph steps up, takes a swing at pitch number 1. Hard pitch there from Steve.
0-2. Getting ahead in these counts early, Quinn. That's what you want to do. That's how you take control of a playoff game. And he gets him to chase.
He gets him there. Strike number 3. Out number 3. 3 straight strikeouts for Steve. And he is in his bucket to start off.
But he's going against Brian. That's no easy feat. This is going to be a great pitcher's duel. You're going to see Brian DiNapoli throw a drop ball that's 12-6, one of the best drops I've ever seen. But we'll see if the Giants can get a piece of it.
It's fucking dirty. It's not cool.
He for sure drops it like it's hot. Let's see if he'll be able to do it tonight here on the mound.
Love it. Dude, let the laughs roll and stuff. It's part of it.
Shout out to Wrecking Crew. Appreciate you having you in the chat.
Oh, I got to get the chat up on my phone so I can interact with the people, Quinn, why we're all here.
Absolutely. Let them know what's going on behind the scenes.
By the people, for the people.
100%. That's what we're all about.
Trying to mute for coughs. My man Brian with the 12-6, love it. Thank you to all who are watching. We appreciate all viewers and the support, and hopefully we can keep you entertained tonight.
Shout out to Paco. Fortunately, it's Quinn, not Cal.
Paco in the chat had a great performance the other night. He actually pitched the fast pitch and the medium pitch in games 5 and 6, where the Expos and the Braves went head-to-head. We didn't broadcast that one live due to weather, but they're actually going to a Game 7, and that'll be held on Tuesday. It'll be a 9-inning Game 7 fast pitch format. Can't ask for anything more. That's Nico and Paco on the mound, 9 innings, 2 guys going toe-to-toe with nothing but heat.
Absolutely.
And there was a little glimpse at the 12-6 drop. Really extreme breaking ball. Hard to track.
Could potentially see that here tonight. If the Reds can pull through, the Giants were able to pull away with Game 5 win there. So the Giants see themselves ahead in the series right now, 3-2.
The Reds with their backs up against the wall, trying to stay alive here.
I like the roof and stuff. The acoustics are pretty sick in here too. Like the acoustics are acoustics. I was like just talking like yelling for a second. It bounces off the top. Nice.
You can hear a little better on the mic. We have it on the TV. 100%. But yeah, I haven't stood on this video.
Mute. What up? Looks great. Don't even know what he's talking about, but it looks fantastic, folks.
Lights look great in left field. Lights look great all over. Shout out to Todd. He makes it possible. He sets up all the lighting.
Crispy leading off here for the Giants, looking to get it going. As we said, Brian on the mound. Reds are going to be getting desperate here. It's a big game. The later we get, if they don't get on the board, you might see a little chippiness. People do not like getting eliminated, Quinn. That's one thing we learned here.
People want to stay in the game. They want to stay to see another week. Love to Brian.
Hits 2 sides. That's a great strike. That's
Far down.
bar Southie. Oh,
Moving on that. Those are coming in quick too.
real quick.
As we said, that drop pitch, we're just seeing it activated.
And he's pitching from 45 feet. That's the mound here at Fenway. And Crispy goes on the high cheese, regrets every moment of it. But that's an honest batter right there. Didn't even try to claim that he didn't swing.
Great sportsmanship. Owns right up to it. Takes the out like a man.
I would have argued until they reviewed it, Quinn.
Yep. It's gonna be a strikeout for Brian though. Start off the inning. And Jake's gonna step up.
A lot of big hits in the medium pitch game.
Jake takes a great swing there. Ball high there.
Another thing to note here, in a lot of the leagues that Brian plays in, the pitcher for the Reds, they're not 6-inning games. They're 3 to 4 inning games. 6-inning games are a long haul and really test the pitcher's endurance and his ability to call a game. By the time you're in the 6th inning, these batters have seen your pitches so many times, they almost know what's coming, and it's up to you to mix it up.
Still certainly hard to get contact on the ball sometimes. Giants are hoping they can, and not able to right there as Brian brings in another strikeout.
It's almost one of those pitches you gotta.
Oh,
you kind of just gotta stick. Oh, it's a walk.
Apologies, that's
wow.
where he meant on first. Thought they hit a couple sides.
I think it did after the bounce.
It did. Trippy pitch. Wasn't able to see it. It's going to put him on first with 1 out. Steve steps up to the plate. Wind up.
Ooh.
Steve, great hack.
Like, what can you even do about that? We're 45 feet away. He's throwing major league pitching.
A little too high.
But definitely one of those pitches. You just got to stick the bat out and really hope the ball hits it. Swing for a spot. When they're that consistent, you can kind of just try and hope you know where he's going.
100%.
And that'd be a full count here.
3-2 is going to be the count. Crazy bugs in the booth.
Always. Walks him. That's 2 on. See, this is what you don't want to see. If he starts walking guys, he's going to have to take some speed off, put a little bit more control on, and that's where the Giants can look to capitalize. I mean, you got Steve on the mound too. They're not going to hit him either. If he walks a run in here, you could sneak away with one.
Sure. Brian sends in strike number 1 there.
Hello, Rowdy. Nice to see you in the chat. Thanks for the support, sir.
Shout out Rowdy.
I don't know if it's a sir. That was a 2020. You can't.
Shout out Rowdy. Shout out Rowdy.
Shout out Rowdy.
Wow, great pitching there from Brian as he sends 3 beautiful strikes for out number 2.
Grav looking extremely confident as he steps into the batter's box there.
Grav, a couple home runs in the medium pitch matchup. For sure was instrumental in his team's comeback.
Ooh.
Sticks a ball high there.
I'm flinching in the booth. That one would have smoked my face. You really got to decide before he even releases as Grav decides to swing at that one, 1-1.
Great pitch there. Wasn't sure where it was going, but it ended up in the box. That's going to be a strike.
I can only laugh. It's
Ooh, Grav wanted that one.
Did he go? Did he not go? Oh, did he go? Oh, he went. He says he went. We got a couple of honest.
Looked like it. Let's see. Did he?
He says he went. That'll end the inning.
He went. Wow.
Giants, an honest bunch here.
For sure. For sure.
We went, boys.
Good, honest men here on the Giants.
Hey, trying to get those baseball gods on their side. They need all the ball luck they can get.
For sure. It's going to be 3 strikeouts. Also,
Those low ones that he threw to Dunny.
and this just could be the story of the strikeout here.
Hey, it's early, though. It's early. We got to see how the pitchers settle in. I mean, again, if you walk enough guys, then you have to start laying off. You know what I mean? You got to take a little off the ball, get a little bit more accurate, and that's when the batters will look to capitalize.
And we have seen pitchers throw plenty of strikeouts, throw a no-hitter, still lose the game due to those walks.
Oh, yeah, walks are huge here at Fenway. I mean, a lot of these guys are playing wiffle ball, but the real fact of it is you got to play money ball. OBP is everything, anything but an out. A walk's a run half the time, and it's what you hate to see from a pitcher's perspective. But that's what makes the 6 innings so difficult, Quinn. You got to really stay dialed in for a long period of time, 80 to 90 throws, sometimes even 100 throws. These games go deep, and we see who lasts.
Got to keep those peepers on it. Kev steps up to the plate.
But as much as we can talk about the balls thrown, the more strikes you throw too, the more they'll swing at balls because you're honest. You gotta keep the batters honest. As Kevin chased the first one there, and then he looks at a ball 1-1.
High swing there.
Kevin loves those high ones. Those are the ones he leaves the park with. And that'll sit him down. One out.
Strike 3 there. That's going to be 4th strikeout for Steve.
Yeah.
For those of you wondering, Kev was using the moonshot bat. Only legal in fast pitch, not medium pitch. We only use that moonshot bat here in fast pitch.
You can use a fast pitch moonshot bat, but it has to be skinny like the yellow bats. They sell a smaller stick as Todd takes strike 1 there. They make a smaller barrel moonshot. The Braves have it. You're allowed to use it medium.
Move back. You're just cutting some promo for some other bad too.
The ones that they mailed us. Nice piece by Todd. Grounds out.
Right up to Steve. That's going to be out number 2. And Tommy's going to step up to the plate. See if he can get something going here in the top of the second.
Tommy, is that wood or a lacrosse stick?
Wood up to here. The yellow one has a lacrosse stick on it.
Tommy's got an Easton bat with a wooden dowel. Adds a little power to it. Perfectly legal here at Fanway.
Might have went there. We have quite a few bat engineers here. A lot of
What?
A couple bat engineers. You know, a lot of people coming up with their own types of putting some cork in them, unscrewing a bat, seeing what they can fit inside of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying here now,
Yeah,
Quinn.
Yeah.
Just messing with you.
Engineering bats.
We call it modifying, sir.
You know, I like to give the players a little more credit. They're engineers out here. These guys are smart.
Oh.
And of course it's Fanway, so it's smart, not smart.
Facts.
Sometimes it's a high ball there. Ooh, doesn't matter if he went, because that one ended up in the box.
Might have mattered if you win. He might have got a piece.
Don't
want to hold off on the strikes as Steve remains clean, doesn't even put a man on. As you can see, Scuba Steve loves every second of it.
It's going to be 3 quick outs. A couple more strikeouts to add to the resume, and that's going to head us into the bottom of the second. The score still level, 0-0.
Level. That's a new one.
You know, everything's level. It's like if you have a weight. So you put 0 on this side, you put 0 on this side, the scale would be level.
Always like to see the pitchers take their warm-up pitches too. That way you don't have to get into the groove.
Sometimes we do see Brian just warm up lefty. I don't know what benefit that plays into the game, but it's always interesting to see if he can hit the box using his opposite hand.
I didn't see him throw lefty there. You threw lefty?
No, not there, but last game we saw it a couple times.
Oh,
I don't
probably
know.
just loosening up the shoulders, Quinn.
Could be. We didn't see him too much in the season, so, you know.
True. A little bit of a controversy you're touching on there.
You know.
Player's not the happiest that he made the cut. It was a league vote held whether we should let Brian play or not. I think the main reason we let him in is, and the rule we're speaking of, folks, there's actually a game minimum on how many games you have to play to qualify for the playoffs. And Brian missed a lot of games because he was playing in another league. But the exception of the rule really was he was on the roster from the beginning. They did a league vote. Any team could have said no and he wouldn't have been allowed to play. But you know what? In this league, we want to beat the best, and it's about the competition. And I think that's really what kept him in. Sure. Everyone wants to see if they can hit it.
We like to keep the intensity high, and he surely is as he sends in a strike there.
I believe he's been absolutely dominating this series, though. I don't think he's seen a loss yet from the mound.
Ball low there.
Giants do have to be feeling good, though. One of the stipulations of Brian being voted eligible to play, he's not allowed to pitch a Game 7.
Yes, that is one of the stipulations.
The only stipulation, actually.
He sends in strike 3, and he'll get another strikeout as he rings up Cody. And Crispy will step up to the plate.
And the Giants have already guaranteed a Game 7 at least.
At least. They will not go home losers tonight.
Well,
completely.
Completely. Thanks, Mike. Happy to have you in the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Mike's been active with us all night. We always appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, sorry, Mike. I'm late to the stream. Well, you know that. You've been here.
We always appreciate.
But still, showing love.
I always appreciate people staying around for the longevity.
Dude, it's hard to sit directly in front of Brian's pitches. They come in fast.
Especially during these fast pitches games, yeah. They're clocking in high speeds.
And here in Fenway, there is no speed limit on our fast pitch. I know some leagues do still limit the velocity you can throw with even in the fast pitch. Not here.
Great strike from Brian, and that's going to be out number 2.
It's almost safe to say Crispy was looking for a walk there.
Could have been, yeah. He definitely was hanging back on that one. One right down the middle, laid off of it.
I don't think he swung at one.
Jake steps up, and he will take strike number 1 there.
How do you not hope for a walk, though?
Especially in these matchups. He'll skip one off the dirt. That's going to be a ball. Ooh, great movement. I think that hit our table.
Definitely hit the table, Quinn.
That's fine as long as it doesn't hit the computer.
Probably pull it forward just a little bit.
We're fine. I hope.
Bug it.
Ooh, great pitch there. He's able to lay off of it, though. 3-1 will be the count.
3-1.
Scoring Murph. Ooh.
That's a full count right there.
For sure, full count.
Said it's going to Murph.
He's sitting on his heels over there, it's for sure. Going right to him. This thing gets it. First shot that gets hit. Ooh, that's going to be
Balls
out
by
number
Quinn.
3.
Call it a hit in the middle of this heat. Looks like the Sierra Desert out here. You're saying it's going to Murph?
You know, I'm just saying, in my experience back here in the booth, and that man's on his heels, the ball somehow gets hit right to him, and he was on his heels. He got lucky that one, though. That's going to be out number 3, and Steve's able to ring him up.
Game is just rolling along here.
We head right into the top of the 3rd.
I don't expect the pitcher's duel to break anytime soon. This is going to be one of those games that comes down to one mistake.
This is, for sure, a great pitching duel. And like you said, it is going to come down to that one mistake. However, it's going to come down to that one mistake and who can capitalize on that mistake. And Brian is going to step up, hoping that he can be the man that draws the first blood here.
Looking to help his cause.
That's why it was high. It was supposed to drop off. It just didn't.
His teammates don't agree with his pitching.
It wasn't his teammate. It's actually the DH, Jake, on the Giants, trying to get in Brian's head before his at-bat. Make him think about other things. Good strategy.
So he takes a healthy hack there.
I mean, swinging out one in the dirt, he definitely thought something different was coming. That's an 0-2 count. Steve's got him right where he wants him. And puts him down and hits him with it. That's a big disrespect right
Yeah,
there.
he took that one off the knee, and he's going to walk back.
He said, I'll hurt you and get you out.
Yep. Limps back to the dugout with that one. A little sore, and Murph's going to step up to the plate here. Murph active in the box during medium pitch.
Murph known to have some big playoff hits. I mean, he came through huge last year for him, and really looking to get back to it this year. But it's a hard pitching matchup. Can't say it enough. Between Steve, Nico, Paco, and Brian, I mean,
Great
pitching in
pitchers.
this league is
Great pitchers, and those just so happen to be the 4 teams that we see still battling here in the playoffs.
no coincidence on that at all.
Not at all fast. The pitching is certainly essential here, especially in the fast pitch games. You know, that was something that the Blue Jays struggled with a bit. They didn't have they had great pitching, but not a solid.
You're taking
fast
ricochet
pitcher.
shots on the Blue Jays in a
100%.
Game 6
100%.
in the middle of his pitches, though. That's how we're using our time now. Oh my God! Murph goes down. I don't know if a bullet came from the woods or it was the wiffle ball.
No, it hit my shoulder.
For sure went around on that. I don't know
He
what they're.
swung on it too. I didn't even see the swing.
I don't know.
Steve is just disrespecting people this inning. He's
I
got
don't-
2 outs, and the final strike, he's hit both batters.
Yeah, I don't know what they're calling that in the field, but we're gonna call that an out here in the booth. That net sure to catch
Yep,
him.
2 down, 2 down.
That net sure to catch him. Reinforced.
Can't
by-
believe he didn't go through it. Not reinforced by much.
It wasn't reinforced by much, but that reinforcement would not have been possible without Saborn Hardware. They have been made sure to, a nice sturdy backstop.
Shop local, shop Saborin.
100% coming from our sponsors. We really appreciate y'all. Wouldn't have been able to keep Murph in the field on that one. And Kev takes a chop there.
Good bat speed there. Got it around.
Ooh, he tips it, ends up in the box.
2-2.
Great
Yeah, look at
pitch.
strike 3 there. That'll end the inning right down to the bottom of the 3.
Steve just paints that top corner, just really sticks it right in there. You heard it hit the top of the box.
Brian's got a little bit more velocity, but Steve really showing off his skill and control.
Absolutely.
It's truly a sight to see the way he commands a ball game.
Sees where he wants to go and ends up right there.
What crosses the mind of the pitchers?
Right, yeah.
Do you throw baseballs that hard?
Can you throw baseballs that hard, man? Can you throw a rock that hard, man?
You ever skipped a rock? How many skips? How many skips do you think Brian could get on a rock? 405.
Yeah. He throws hard. Definitely throws hard. I feel like the low riser for sure would help you with that skip. He sends a lot of drop pitches.
Do it.
Steve steps into the plates. Ryan stretching out a little bit. Could be a little sore in this 6-inning matchup. Fast pitch. See how this translates into the rest of the game. Steve takes a swing at a great pitch there. It's going to be strike number 1. Another great pitch there by Brian. And strike number 3 is able to get them there. It's going to be out number 1. Nick steps up. And he swings at strike number 1.
Anything I missed, Quinn?
Ball high there. Not much. Just a strikeout. Steve wasn't unable to make contact on it. Ball low there.
You gotta get a radar gun on this guy. It's gotta be 80s.
Radar gun would be beneficial, but real dicey during medium pitch. I have a lot of guys asking, is that gas? And that is just not our call to make. Ooh, great pitch from Brian.
It would eliminate a lot of arguments, though.
Yeah, or start a lot more. Who knows?
True.
It's going to be a strike number 3.
That's 2 down.
Grav's going to step up to the plate.
I think that got
Off the box into the nuts, but he is resilient.
Little cup check on that one. Not a way to start your at bat.
Keeps it on. CC's ball high there. 2-0 will be the count.
Brian just barely missing on those. Gets him to chase one there.
Doesn't need to hit it. Great pitch.
It's a 2-1 count.
Wow, great pitch, bottom right corner.
Thing broke like a screwball. I don't even. Probably was quick.
Yeah, tough one to swing at. It's gonna be 2-2.
We need pitching ninja out here. Break it down. Rob would have a field day with these.
He rings him up on that one. That's gonna be out number 3.
Heading right into the top of the 4th.
And halfway through this game, the story continues to be strikeouts. As we see a wild pitching matchup here tonight.
We may be here all night to see who flinches first, Steve or Brian. It's gonna be a long haul.
That's all right, because we're here for the long haul.
Cody's probably not gonna be the one to break up the no-no. Put your bets in now. Did you put any lines on this game, Quinn? I've been putting lines and over-unders.
We did, and we did have a couple people betting in the chat earlier. We had
shout out the degenerates, man.
We did
We're
have
out here for
Osvaldo.
you.
We did have Osvaldo in the chat from Dominican Republic, betting on the Giants. No, he was betting on the Reds, I believe, and George betting on the Giants.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice to see George. That's a Fanway player. He actually made one of the greatest plays ever seen at Fanway Wiffle Ball this year. We actually have that up on our YouTube channel.
Oh, is that
Check it out.
robbery right over the wall? Yes.
Yeah, with the back foot.
Great play. We did see a great play from Brian last game. Terrific diving catch.
Oh, bat speed by Todd. Little blooper, but they get there. That's huge.
That was the
Todd
first.
sending a message though. Gets a piece.
First.
I think that's big down.
I'm
saying it was over like.
Not sure if it went over the head. That was the first contact that we saw all night, though. Good piece of bat work from Todd. Not able to get it too far, though. It's going to be out number 1 as Tommy steps up and takes a ball low there.
1-1.
Great strike.
Steve bouncing right back. He doesn't like falling behind in counts. And it just goes to show you, he keeps his release points so consistent that it's really hard to tell what's coming out of his hand. And right when you think you know, it's the complete opposite. He's playing chess. Everyone else is playing checkers.
Great pitch there. 2-2 with the count.
I just got Salter, man.
Soft. Oh, and gets him to swing at some inside heat, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, folks. Tommy thought that was going to be the one. He was going to put it in the box, but not even close. Even if you got a piece of that, that's a ground ball or a pop out.
It's going to be out number 2 for Steve. And Brian's going to step up. He's going to see ball number 1.
Looking to help his cause here.
Ball number 2, same spot. Ball high.
Really trying to stay inside on Brian. Steve avoiding the outside of the plate for him. Then he puts one down the middle. Brian gets a great piece, high pop-up, and Cody's there.
That's going to be out number 3.
That's going to be a big thing for Steve. He gets a lot of out. I mean, he strikes out a lot of people, but he does a few pop-outs and ground-outs a game. The field has to be there for him. You can't afford those mistakes, especially in a pitcher's duel like this.
For sure.
But it seems to be holding together great so far.
All it might take is just one hit. As we head into the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless here. Truly a pitching duel. Matchup of the men tossing on the mound. And Brian will continue on.
Imagine they pulled him. They like come back out with Tommy.
Nah, fuck it. Yeah, nah, throw Todd.
Todd off the
Todd's
shoulder.
coming from the shoulder injury.
But for those who don't know, that's 100% of the time usually not a joke. Todd is one of the most prolific pitchers in the league before his shoulder injury.
For sure. I think that these playoffs matchups would be going a lot differently if they had 3 guys. That is true. We do got to consider that they would not have Brian on the mound probably. They would not probably if they had that second pitcher. If they had Todd.
I'd be willing to bet it'd still be 0-0 right now.
It could be. Todd is he's up there. He's definitely had a lot of practice. He's put the time in.
And you talk about wiffle ball IQ, he's one of the guys that through the roof. He's
sure.
Constantly that's one of the batters Steve really has to watch. Every pitch he throws Todd's putting in the memory bank, and you don't want to repeat pitches on Todd. You don't want to repeat any kind of pattern. He'll expose it fast. Let's see if Cody can do something like that to Brian.
Absolutely. That's a man that's playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
4D chess. I love it. Is that like Harry Potter chess where you just say where it goes and the pieces move?
No, it's like there's like 3 chessboards like layered on top of each other.
Oh, I've seen it.
I don't know how it works.
Madness.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Oh, he's coming back to check on his specs.
Osvaldo,
what up, bro?
Osvaldo, just to let you know, but the Reds did go under in the last game. They did not win. The Giants went over in a 16-10 victory. However, yes, you are correct. It is 0-0 as Cody sends a man over to first, and he will walk it like
He has no faith in your scoreboard. That's what that tells me.
Don't worry, Osvaldo, we're all over it, bud. No, Osvaldo did. He did.
Quinn's usually about an inning behind, but he's really keeping up on it today.
He pointed out a discrepancy that I caught within 2 seconds. But we always appreciate pointing out those discrepancies. When you catch them on the Scoreboard, you know.
I love it. I don't just
Keep us
appreciate it. I
accountable.
love it.
Keep us accountable.
You can't hear me? Let me know.
Keep us accountable. We always appreciate
You
it.
got questions about what you're seeing? Ask us.
We got answers.
By the people, for the people. Crispy in the box.
Great pitch, great swing.
Going after the 12-6 pitch. Balls.
A little too low there. Doesn't reach the box.
Blowing outside. Mostly outside. It's in the chase of ball there.
Crispy had to protect on that one, but that will bring about the first out.
One out, one on. Jake stepping up to the plate.
Please don't look to us. We are not keeping a book. Ball low. Ooh, great pitch there. He's able to hit the bottom corner.
When he releases these, they look like balls. Like they're not even going to be close, and they're all so close.
Not that one, though. That's going to be a ball.
Still pretty close, though.
Takes a swing at that one. Ball outside.
Full count, maybe?
I think so, yeah. Full count.
Puts him away.
Jake swings at that one. Brian's able to put him away. Strike number 3.
2 down, 1 on. All Steve sees is opportunity. When a man on, you get a piece of this. All he needs is a triple. Send it right up the middle.
He's looking for that wall to either hit it on or over.
Wall or walk, as I like to say.
Absolutely. Need those base runners. Ooh, he wanted that one. Wasn't able to pull the trigger in time, though. It's going to be a strike.
Yep, George, still 0-0. We got a pitcher's duel on our hands. And the two of them are staring each other down now.
It's all smoke and mirrors. Steve takes a great swing there. It's going to be out number 3.
Smoke at the batters. I don't care about the camera, but they're batting. Imagine just like the ball comes in, you get hit with the cloud. COVID, not good luck. You can see his.
That's going to take us to the top of the 5th here. Still 0-0. Great pitchers matchup.
You're going to hear us say that phrase a lot tonight, guys. There's really not much else to be said other than just how great these two are.
Yeah, when you see two guys going at it like this, you're not going to see bats going too much. You are going to see a lot of stuff, though, coming.
But it also makes the magic when the bat does hit even more special. Any hit off these guys you're going to see a pretty big reaction. It'll fire the team right up.
It's for sure usually unexpected when it comes, but when it does, it's electric for sure. As Murph steps up to the bat, hoping to be that man that puts the ball in the bat, sending it into the outfield. He takes ball low there. Ball inside for Murph.
Such a velocity change, pitcher to pitcher is great. Nice pitch there by Steve.
Inside strike. Looks like the
Straight
spot
to
he was
the top
trying
of
to
the
find.
box. Gets him to chase the high cheese.
Swing and miss by Murph.
Is that 2-2?
2-2. He'll skip one in there and it'll be a full count.
Hang off pitch and see if Murph can do something with it. Oh, he puts chased him away. I thought he had the walk.
He really did think he had the walk. That's going to be one out. He was walking the dugout before that pitch even got across. Fans on the field. Kev's going to step up and he's going to take a swing at strike number 1.
In the box, right after him.
Yeah. That's going to be on 2.
Yeah, better view than I did. What's up? There. 1-2. I think we just gotta speak up while we're getting high, Sit some down.
It's going to be out number 2 there. Let us know in the chat. We recognize we might have sounded a little robotic. Let us know how we're sounding now, though.
Turn down sometimes a little lower, just so it's not echoing. Big strike there, coming right after Todd. 1-1.
Ball high there.
You're gonna see Todd with perfect swing mechanics. That's what it takes for him to be able to swing a bat right now. Can't really use his arms much. It's all hips, shoulders, and he just guides it.
Oh, stupid fuck.
Oh, takes a strike there, and he's not pleased with himself. Wishing he could have made contact on that. Steve puts it in a sweet little spot there.
When you're at a pitcher's duel like this, when you swing at a ball, it hurts.
Oh, that one looked real nice, but Todd's able to lay off of it.
2-2.
Todd.
He holds back on that one.
Here we go, Todd.
And by Joe Madden, we probably mean John Madden.
Right at that, Todd.
Or Joe, his distant cousin, as Todd takes a walk there and puts it on first.
Todd working hard for that walk.
Actually, distantly related to Joe Madden, the distant cousin. Distantly related to the distant cousin of John Madden.
Our first memory of John Madden was when he said he didn't like what the Patriots were doing. You got to play for overtime.
Yep, my first memory of him was saying, "It's a fake."
Remember that?
Yep. Always. Tommy takes a strike low there. Hit ball high. Count's gonna be 2-2. Tommy reaches for that one. Steve still gets it in the box. Not a bad pitch to swing at, but that's still going to be strike 3, out 3.
Heading to bot 5. Pressure's going to raise up a little bit here. This is where the team's got to try and make a difference. Got to dig deep here.
Where either team could really just jump ahead.
Nice. A nice mitten by the end of the game.
I don't even know what that means. Why is my hands?
What time is it going to be?
Could go extras, probably like a half hour more maybe. I can't play till it's over. Yeah, I'm looking at a couple games. I'm addicted to PGA.
Have you played the new season?
Yeah, I already have 2 dubs.
It's fucking sick.
You hated it in the beginning.
We played last night.
Oh yeah, I played
wax.
You trying to play?
I haven't seen that.
Ready?
I mean, I don't.
All right. We can talk about this later.
I could be down. I'll let you know.
Dunny stepping into the plate. One of the big bats for the Giants here. Let's see if you can get a piece. Stares at strike 1. Safe to say Brian's still feeling it. 1-1.
The
Could be a good pitch.
Imagine that was what jinxed him. He never throws another strike.
Yeah, that would be tough. You know, wouldn't speak that into existence. He sends in another
Oh,
strike.
we're good.
Yeah,
Off
we're
the table.
straight.
1-2.
1-2. Yep.
It's that Copiac. 2-2. Look at Todd still looking ready, even though he knows
The man's
nothing's
on his
coming there.
toes as Brian sends in strike number 3 there and out number 1. And Grav will step up to the plate.
God damn it.
The Villa game.
Osvaldo, if you want to clarify what this Vitia game is, please let us know in the chat. We would be very interested.
George, what the fuck is that?
We'd be interested to know. ¿Cómo se dice las?
Don't. If you don't know it, don't say it.
Vitia. Grab takes a strike there. It's like a wiffle ball. Huh, we'll look it up. Thank you, Osvaldo, for the recommendation.
What do they use? A different ball?
It's going to be a ball. It's going to put a man on first.
I think he's put a man on every inning, but it's hasn't been an issue for him.
Yeah, really,
hasn't come back to bite him at all.
Really hasn't translated into anything on the score yet.
See if Cody can make him pay.
Grab that.
Because in reverse, Steve hasn't put many on base at all.
No.
I think maybe 1. Maybe 2.
Yeah, I think 2, yes. Once again, not keeping the book, going off memory. I believe it was 2. Great pitch there by Brian. Another great strike there. It's going to be strike 2.
What a
number
pitch.
3. Great pitch by Brian. That's going to be out number 2.
That started above Cody's head and dropped into the box.
Yeah, those ones are really hard to read. You really don't know if they're going to stay up there or if they're going to drop down. Usually they do drop down, but, you know, they're hard
I'd say
to
it's
read.
like 86% of them drop, and the ones that do drop are fast. As Crispy looks at ball 1 there, good eye.
Ooh, great pitch
Looks at a
there.
strike there, bad eye.
Tough no, that was a tough pitch to swing at for sure. Inside drop pitch. Inside ball
2-1.
there.
With these two guys, Steve and Brian, when they miss on purpose for the most part. It's when they want to waste, when they want to try and get you to chase. Very rarely do you see them just lose control.
We have seen a couple strikeouts that didn't end up in the box too, so that's for certain.
Whoa!
Crispy makes contact there.
Crispy trying to make a statement there. Tired of the shit.
Foul
He
tips.
knows it's coming up to it. He's got 2 at-bats left, maybe.
Protects the plate, stays alive here. But right there, strike number 3.
Was just feeling himself there. Should have held up.
It's going to be out number 3. And he's able to strand a man, the man that he walked. Still have yet to see a hit this game from either side.
We'll ask Brian about it. You guys have any comment on the no-hitters you're both throwing?
Well, geez Louise.
We got to be fair about it. No comments, folks. No comments.
No comment. They will plead the 5th, and they will sustain any comments. And they will take the mound.
I was respectful. I waited for them both to get close enough to hear it. You can't just jinx one. You got to
Take the
jinx them
plate.
both or nothing.
I don't know if that's how the rule goes, but we also
It is
swing,
around here.
We also swing at 3-0 here, so there's no rules.
Why
Brian.
wouldn't you swing at 3-0? You got another strike.
Trying to be topical here.
Nice pitch by Steve. Right back at it.
It's strike one. Trying to put those comments to shambles. As he takes ball one. 1-1. Holds back, but ends up in the box. Two and two. And he makes contact. He says,
"Oh, what a scoop by Cody!"
Wow.
I don't think that thing knows what dirt is. That's light fingers, big man, big feet, great play.
What a great
All beard.
The ball did not hit the dirt, so that's going to be an out right there.
Steve's
Cody.
heart is beating out of his chest. He thought the no-no was gone, but he's holding strong.
Cody able to grab that one. Brian thought for sure he was able to get the first hit of this game. And Murph.
Giants
Takes
Field
strike
has
two.
been called upon a couple times, but they've rose to the challenge every time they've been asked so far.
Certainly have. He's got to make that pitcher feel confident as he sends in strike number 3 there. It's going to be out number 2, and Kev is going to step up, brandishing that moonshot bat.
At this point, 5 innings with no hit for both teams. Everybody's due.
Seems to be the topic of conversation this inning.
Law of averages says you got to hit one.
Seems to be the topic of conversation. Kev takes the ball there.
Did he swing? No.
Didn't look like it. Swung there.
1-2.
Yeah. Had to double check.
Puts him away.
It's going to be out number 3.
And we head to the top of the 6th. Can somebody get it done, or are we going to extras, Quinn?
We are still scoreless. If this, I would say, if this was any replication of last game, for sure we're going into extra innings, but this is no replication.
Scuba, do you feel like you owe Cody anything for that?
Hey,
I owe Cody a
we
lot
owe
for
him.
that.
You know how many no-hitters we've blown this year on stupid ground balls? We owe him right now.
Wow.
Damn right. Cody's been paying it
Giants
forward.
in full support of their pitcher. Really looking to, let's see if they can help him out a little more.
Trying to make up for the rest of the season. Cody saying that they could.
I believe Steve's regular season ERA, mind you, he pitched almost every game for the Giants. .068.
Yikes. That's, this guy's lights out, You really don't see lights out.
0.68. I screwed that up, boys.
It's all right. We know what you were saying. We know what you were saying.
Well, big difference, big difference. Half a run, not a sixth of a run. Anthony needs to give Kim a shout out. Anthony's not on the mic, but me and Quinn will shout Kim up. Thanks, Mal.
Anthony's in the booth with us. Anthony, any words?
Not many.
Not many. Shout out Kim, though. Is Brian sends the ball high there.
Oh. You got to catch that one mid-flight, mid-drop, and just swing for the fences if you can get a hold of it.
Ball inside there. A lot of movement, not in the right direction, though. Ooh, full count here.
Ooh, outside, puts a man on.
Payoff pitch, is going to put a man on first.
It's pretty much been a ritual for Brian in these games. He puts one man on, strikes out the side. Steve, can he be the Giants' life once again as he brought him back into that medium pitch game?
Yeah, Steve really put the Giants' name back into the hat in that matchup. That 3-run shot is truly what they needed to just go right over.
Reds their backs up against their wall. They're trying to stay out of the grave right now, Quinn.
Win for the Giants sends the Reds home.
That it does. And that'd be a trip to the World Series for the Giants.
Not too far of a trip for the commissioner.
But it's still 0-0. We're jumping the gun here.
100%, yeah, no, this is still a very tight game. This is still anyone's game.
Oh, Steve was on that one, just missed.
Brian puts every single last ounce of strength he has into that pitch. Sends it right into the top of the box.
One down, one on. Dunny coming up to the plate. Known to swing for the moon.
This speed's just getting faster and faster.
He's actually really good at, if you watch, he's really good at changing his velocity. Some pitches come quicker, some come a little slower. Really not letting you get a feel for his speed. Really messes with a batter's timing, swing speed, and anything to throw him off. Outside there.
And ball inside there, and that's going to put a man on first and second. One out.
2 on 1 out. Let's go, baby.
Amazon out here with the insects.
Got a whole lot of bugs.
So we got 2 on here, 1 out. Giants looking to capitalize. Brian's got to settle down.
This is surely the opportunity here in the final inning. Grab takes a great swing on a great pitch.
Swung at one in the dirt there.
A little wary on that swing.
Got to take that as a ball, especially with 2 on. Focus on your right back, Graf. Big moment.
Grab a little nervous up there.
Ooh, where's
off
it?
the knee.
DeMarcus. DeMarcus wears that.
Kid's hoping he doesn't have to run the bases right now. He's hurt. Full count here.
Oh, Graf works it back full. Really wishing he didn't swing at that ball earlier. He'd be on base. And he's on.
Ah, yeah, that's going to put him
We
on
got
first,
ducks in
second,
the
third.
pond. Can Cody, Mother Goose at the plate? Can he bring him home? Duck, duck, baby. Cody, the captain of the Giants, really looking to show why here. And Brian looking to stomp it out at strike 1. What a pitch. One and one. Cody knowing a walk's a run. He's going to be real patient here. Only swing if he has to. This is Brian versus the strike zone. 1-2. Now Cody's got to think about it. 1 strike away. Oh, one side, 2 and 2, evens up the count.
Ball low there.
Brian knows what he has to do, though. He's going to try and put him away here. Oh, full count. 1 pitch away. A walk's a run. Cody's nerves through the roof. Brian's nerves through the roof. He's got a stone cold face on, though. What a delivery! He sits him down! It was a walk, but Cody couldn't lay off. He put it close enough and made him swing.
Wanted more than just that one run.
What a pitch.
Wanted more than just to walk in 1 run.
He thought it was in the zone, Quinn. He would have took the run.
Yes, sends him back to the dugout.
Uh-oh, Crispy swings at the first one there. 0-1. Red's looking to settle down.
Giants could use this.
Again, ducks in the pond.
Ball high there.
1-1.
Giants 1 run could be the series for
Crispy's
them.
got to try and be patient here. They still got to defend it. Oh, what a pitch. 1 and 2. Nothing you can do about that one.
Sends that one right into the box.
With the craziest flight pattern you could imagine. Oh, just misses one side. Crispy's not moving if he doesn't have to. That's 2 and 2.
Lays off
3
that
and
one.
2, low again. Full count. Oh, and we're right back at it, folks.
Full count, bases loaded and 2 outs. This payoff pitch means a little bit more.
Oh, and that's a run. The Reds have to answer now.
And that is going to draw the first blood here in the top of the sixth. It's going to be knocked in by a run.
Oh, this is bottom six. Quinn is all over the place. We've had the top and bottom screwed up the entire game.
Huh.
Giants win. That's a walk-off walk. The Reds are out. The Giants are going to the World Series. Back-to-back years. Overcoming the Reds who knocked them off in last year's World Series. Steve, how does it feel coming off a no-hitter?
Feels great. You know, last year they got the best of me. Couldn't let it happen this year. There was something on the line this time, you know?
You guys got a preference on who you'd rather see in the next round? We got Game 7 on Tuesday between the Expos and the Braves.
What it comes down to is the Expos and Braves don't want to see us.
Oh, wow.
You heard it here.
Who we don't want to see, they don't want us.
Oh, and Game 7 here on Tuesday night, folks. And we'll see who the challenger will be coming after the Giants. Scuba Steve holds it down. And what a night that is. We got an elimination game. And
incredible. This is actually the first sweep we've seen in this round of the playoffs. We've seen a couple in the first round, but this is the first sweep in one day. One day, you know, the two-game sweep, you know, we usually play 2 games. We've seen a lot of splits. This is the first time we've seen a team go ahead both games.
And you really got to think about the Giants' resiliency. And look at this, Fanway, all about the kids here, throwing pitches for the kids. He's going to the World Series. Most people want to go chug beers. He's throwing pitches to the kids because Fanway's for the kids. Great job there by Crispy. But really, you gotta talk about the Giants' resiliency, especially in that medium pitch game. Like you said, down 5-0, and then battling back late and tying it up in the bottom of the 6th, or top of the 6th. Defending it, and then going out and just laying home runs on in the medium pitch. Steve did his thing in the fast pitch, and
yeah, absolutely. Both pitchers. It was for sure a pitching matchup, but the fault towards the end was the pitching. You know, it was those walked it in. It for sure was a pitching matchup. I will just say we saw a no hitter from both gentlemen.
Yeah, no hitter from both pitchers. But again, big difference. Brian was putting a batter on an inning, and Steve wasn't. Steve was keeping the bases as clean as he could. And Brian let it get away from him in the last inning, you know what I mean? You put that one man on, he still feels comfortable. Next thing you know, you got 2 on, and then bases are loaded, and you're in a tight spot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, tough way to go out.
But like we said, next stream, Game 7, Expos Braves, Tuesday. It'll be fast pitch, and we'll be going live at 6. This is Jake Vayu, head of Fanway Wiffle Ball Production, and
Quick Kavako, we always appreciate you joining. Make sure you subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications so you can know when we're going live. We will be seeing Game 7 next week and World Series after that. Giants headed there.
We truly appreciate all the support from our fans and everyone who hops in the streams and in the chats, and we'll keep it coming, and hope you enjoy the ride. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.